Back again for another Klubstop Management stream, you know. We're back on it tonight. Start by doing one of our the biggest song. You know what I mean? If you've seen the video, you know we're doing well.
Jumped out on some builder man shit. Used to build up a strip, now I build up a crib. Maintenance, couple rent to rent flips. This is my hustle, I can tell you about no drip. I'm the business, corporation tax. Help my investors at the auction for some flats. Company.
We got another guest coming today. I'm gonna let him introduce himself when he comes on. We're gonna talk through a few projects, some of his personal endeavors that he's gone into in property, some of the challenges he might have been faced with, but he'll be in soon, so I'll just leave you with another song until he arrives.
Everyone wants to be the trapper of the year, but no one wants to be a company of the year. But you know what? We'll take the title. Klubstop Management. I'm on the phone for days, they don't know my ways. I'm on the grind right now, trying to own this place. It's £100 an hour if you overstay. Got my young G looking at my protege. Off plan pack, I'm holding weight. It's a good opportunity, there's no debate. If you ain't trying to do better, we don't relate. Last one came with some solar plates. Off plan packs, better than flake. Drop £99 every time that you ate. In a few years, you get a big estate. My last project could've sat in the tape. Might get one old school like Channel U. That's the renovation, I'm trying to build me a route. Drop my own brand, looking good in a suit. Add me, myself, and I no recruit. Trying to be company of the year. Go public and you some shares. Klubstop, that's the brokerage that cares. 2 projects, looking at some pairs. Trying to be company of the year. Go public and you some shares. Klubstop, that's the brokerage that cares. 2 projects, looking at some pairs. I need a client like Kodak Black. This ain't a joke, I ain't no big shack. I'm trying to open up doors in old land. I bring my clients all in on the brand. I put my fan in the payment plan. I stick to my promise when I shake his hand. Can issue off for the clients in Japan. Every track on the album's a gram. Rome weren't built in a day. Free older now, so I'm here to stay. Packs going fast, so don't delay. My architect still owe me cake. Trying to be company of the year. Go public and use some shares. Klubstop, that's the brokerage that cares. 2 projects, looking at some pairs. Trying to be company of the year. Go public and use some shares. Klubstop, that's the brokerage that cares. 2 projects, looking at some pairs.
That was Company of the Year, taken from the Company of the Year album that we've put out. I'm gonna wait a little bit more from there. We'll play Klubstop Management music. Also, what I'm going through tonight is some brochures as well. So I've been going through some brochures with Binghatti. This is the Binghatti project as well. So what you'll see on your screen will be the Binghatti project at the moment while we wait for our guest to turn up. Let's get this. You see this? If you can see this Binghatti project, beautiful though. You got your Binghatti in the living room. So your Bugatti's just in your living room, sitting right there. You drive it into the elevator, I'm guessing it goes up to your property. You look out, you see the Burj Khalifa, one of the great inventions. Okay, Amir has come into the chat now, so let's get Amir up. How you doing, Amir? You all right?
All good, brother Kamaral. How's everything in the UK?
It's okay, man. We've just been busy working all the time and stuff. Like, this is a new sort of venture that we're doing at the moment. We're going live, we're streaming. Like, everyone's doing streaming at the moment. So we thought we'll bring it to the real estate market and start streaming, showing you're bringing a bit of personality to your brokers. You know what I mean? And not even just your brokers, your sales managers and the people on the ground out there in the buyer making things happen.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you need to be unique and creative in terms of now, because many people are into this real estate industry. It doesn't matter whether they belong to real estate or doesn't, some other industry, but you need to remain to have your edge over the others. You need to be creative. So this is another way of getting a good people's attention, immediate
Yeah.
attention, especially the young generations. People are
And
all the time on the social sites.
yeah, everyone's on the social side, so we thought, why not? Obviously, I know you said not to play any music because you're not a music
Yeah,
man. So we're not gonna play any music when you're on the stream. We're gonna
really
respect your
appreciate it.
wishes.
Really appreciate it.
But I would like to let you know that the music is all focused on all the projects and on the real estate market as well. There's no swearing, there's no profanity, and it's all about projects and how we pitch to our clients in the UK and
Yeah,
outside the UK. But we
I've,
respect the
yeah.
wishes and but also, so what I'm gonna do, I usually let my speaker tell me their name, their role, what company they're representing. So I'll lead it over to you and I'll ask you, please tell our viewers your name, what role you are in the company, and what company or developer you represent.
Yes. So my name is Ahmer Zubairi. It's Ahmer. Normally in the Middle East, people consider it as Ahmad, because which is a very common name over here. It's end with R. So
Mm.
it's Ahmed Zubairi. I've been into basically in the UAE since 1998. I was into the corporate investment banking. I had my around 15, 16 years into the banking and investment banking, and that what's bring me to the real estate market, because back then when I was in banking, I used to finance these people who were
Mm.
developing the UAE market in front of me. I've seen many new developers coming and play the vital role in terms of UAE development. What we see now, it's a 360-degree change compared to when I first came in UAE in 1998. So in
Mm.
the real estate journey, it's not more than 8 to 9 years, but I've been with a couple of leading developers, including Demac, Arada, and now I'm with another top three developer, which is Binghatti. In fact, 2025 they surpass, in fact, all the top two developers in terms of sales volume. I'm talking about
Mm.
Emar and Demac. They surpasses
Yeah,
them. They are the very fastest developer in terms of their coming back from the top 20s to the top level now. It all happens because of the people's trust, investors' confidence, and the new investors who keep on getting attracted in the UE market. They are keep on putting lots of um, putting the trust on the new developers and the old developers, because each developer has been carrying their unique kind of a uniqueness in their projects.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. And how did you
this is
start in Dubai real estate as well? How did you get into Dubai real estate? Because I always, obviously, I know you told us about your background, but how did you get into the Dubai real estate market? What
yeah. I mean,
fascinated you to go into it?
see, actually, as I told you that we've been financing back then,
Mm.
and that was makes me more excited that how these gentlemen are developing the country and they are changing the landscape of the UE market. It's getting me more excited, and I've got a very hold of very good investors back then, which kind of attracted and pushes me to end up into the real estate. And there's another side of story as well, because I was into the Islamic banking, and I reached to a point that it doesn't make sense to me that things what we used to say that it's a pure Islamic banking based on the Sharia
Yeah,
principle, but actually the things are happening in other way around. So for me, I mean, as I have looked, and so I started feeling that I should be moving out from the industry, and the next attractive thing at that time, because UAE about to convert and
mm.
building themselves into the limelight of the entire world,
So you've been in
and the real
Dubai since 1998. So you've seen a lot of changes in the country as well. out there?
Yes, 100%, 100% since
And
1998.
how many years have you been in the real estate industry out there?
Real estate journey is around 9 years now, as of now.
Mm,
My major tenure was with the DEMAC. It was a very successful tenure. And then with the
mm,
other developers also, I'm now with the Binghatti. They are also the leading developer. As I told you that they secured the top spot as of December 2025. Now
mm,
they are on the right track to continue their growth and continue their top spot in the coming years, because they are very ambitious and they wanted to change further, and the overall impression of the UAE market in terms of giving the good quality, good investment return product to the end customer and the investors. And they are aligned with, as most of the other top developers are aligned with the Sheikh Mohammed vision, which is D40, which is everything as per him, as per his vision, everything what we see in Dubai as of now would
mm.
be double in its capacity. Whether it's the real estate, whether it's the housing facility, hotel facilities, entertainment, the greenery area, the infrastructure, road network, everything will become high, almost the double. This is what we call
Yeah.
Vision D40.
Okay. So since you've been in the market, what's been your biggest challenge that you faced as a real estate agent in the country? Because I didn't hear you let them know that you're actually a sales manager for Binghatti and you're in there in the
Yes,
office on the
actually, see,
daily on the ground.
yes, I have been into the sales for entire career of my mind. When I was in banking, I was into the corporate banking and investment banking, where I used to handle the company finances. Now I'm into the actually property sales, off-plan property sales. We don't. There's an official title, obviously, sales manager, relationship manager, but we are actually a consultant, a simple consultant who meet different kind of investors, the end buyers, the first-time home buyers, the regular investors. We meet with them, we understand their requirement, we understand their ambitions about how they feel the real estate market is doing here, and then what we think of, we suggest them the best ideas to how to generate more yields on their investment, how to
Yeah,
become
exactly.
more efficient and carry a portfolio.
Okay, and what's been your biggest challenge since you've been in the market? As you can tell me, as a real estate agent, was it hard finding clients at first? Was it sleepless nights? Was it time away from your family? What's been like the biggest challenge since you've been for you to maneuver to become the best real estate agent you could become?
Yeah, all those things which you have mentioned, the sleepless night, the language constraint, and the understanding of different market, how they operate, because we are entertaining all throughout the world. People are coming in and having an inquiry, pulling in through our different channels. So we have to remain updated about their countries, what is happening in their country, so that we know what we can pitch in terms of the comparison. So the challenge is always, it will never end, but it will always be part of your journey. That through the
Mm,
challenges, you will be pushed to learn new things, become creative, to find a solution, and to be efficient and keep on trying to be successful, move on and on. So the
yeah,
challenge is always remain to be successful in terms of learning and moving ahead, in terms of sales, and in terms of getting a repeat customer request.
mm,
Because it's not only
100%.
a one-time sale. It's,
Yeah.
in order to be a successful realtor, and
I
in
always say
basically.
that to my clients to my clients as well. Like I want you to be a repeat buyer. I want to make you money more than one time, so you can bring all your friends and we can make money together. So me just selling you a project that don't make sense for you won't bring you back. You know what I mean to me and bring your community with you. So I it's totally get what you say with what that avenue with that. And how would you describe the buyer's property market right now? Is it thriving? Is it something that you need to get in now before the prices go up, or is it something that maybe is gonna decline in the future?
See, it's plus for there are different perspectives to look the market. If let's suppose if the person is coming as a first time investor in the UAE market, for them anytime they can enter, because there are lots of new launches are coming up. The areas that are not that much developed, there that is the key area and the focused area where they can put in their investment and they can see their appreciation into 20% to 30%, and sometimes it reached to 50% appreciation at the time of handover. So these are those areas they need to remain focused in those areas. Whenever the good launches come with a good reputed developer, they should invest if they are into this kind of real estate journey.
And
And then
how are people buying property in Dubai all the time? Are they buying more off plans, do you see, or is it more ready made, or is it more luxury projects? Like how are they buying in Dubai? Your prime seller in Dubai, or is it just all different variety that you deal with?
yeah, sometimes it year to year the graph sometimes the secondary market and the luxury brand goes higher. Sometimes the off-plan market remains very high. But if you see on an average, during the last 5 years, the off-plan market is doing very good. It's almost comprises of 60% of the total sales. And out of that 60%, 30% is of the branded and the luxurious part,
And
because
are you seeing more investors or end users come and purchase from you?
I would say out of 100, 50 to 60% are investors, 20 to 30% are the end buyers and home buyers who wanted to, uh, be make this UAE as a second best home, because it's been the safest country in the world. They've been carrying this accreditation for many years,
So would
safest
you
and
say
the
more Emiratis, or would you say more international people are coming to rushing to Dubai to purchase the project?
See, it's all mixed. That in terms of Binghatti, yes,
Mm,
the last quarter, Emiratis were the top buyers
mm,
from the Binghatti, but
mm.
there's always an inclusion from the Indian and the European, especially the UK. They are always remain among the top three. Then
Yeah, and
the rest of the world, the European, Russians, and the India, and the Chinese, and then other European states.
okay. And are they acting fast on their purchases, or are they becoming more cautious when they come to you? If they come to you, are they
No,
buying
see,
quick
see, they
or?
get very. See, the UE. That's the key thing. Why it's get to keep on attracting the people who are coming up as a tourist. They find it very safe. They find it it's livable area, doable in terms of the business flexibility, in terms of connectivity throughout with the entire world, the infrastructure investment made by the government, the future plans of the government, the past plans which converted into reality, that puts the more trust on the government's future vision. So whenever the people frequently visiting with a gap of, let's say, 6 months to 1 year time, they find it every time something new, attractive thing, maybe an entertainment area, or maybe another landmark structure
Mm.
on the in the Dubai downtown side, or the upcoming growing area, which is JVT and the south side going
And
towards Abu Dhabi.
Dubai is doubling their population by 2040, apparently as well. So
Yes, yes. I mean,
with that
everything
sort
will
of
be double.
vision, yeah, everything's being. Is there enough space on
That
Dubai land for all that people to come in?
See, as what we have seen, Sheikh Mohammed Vision, how he has converted it, it's really sometimes if a guy is closely monitoring, sometimes he feel very surprising how he has translated all his vision into the reality, and you would not know that how come all these things was not there, and now suddenly we are seeing and we are part of this. So the vision, yes, definitely when he is envisioning everything would be double, that means he has a long understanding, and every department is working towards supporting to achieve that vision.
And they're
The
spreading out now as
face,
well. You've got Dubai South down there. You've got at the moment as well. You've got
exactly.
Al Maktoum Airport where they're gonna make one of the biggest airports in the world, because Dubai
Yes, of
airport is
course.
actually the most busiest airport. So they need more stuff to bring more people in, more planes to come in. So they're doing a lot of stuff over there. The infrastructure that they're building over there is quite remarkable at the moment. What do you think about the infrastructure, like the flying taxis and everything out there?
Yes, yes, yes. Everything is in line, and if anybody who's visiting Dubai, one should visit the Future Museum, because this will give you a glimpse of what the Sheikh Mohammed Vision D40 would like. I mean, we've been seeing movies back 20, 30, 25 years back, Back to the Future, and all those flying cars, flying taxis, all those
Mm.
concepts were there. Nobody would even thought that this will come into the reality, and we actually are. I mean, my generation had actually seen those movies, and now we are living those areas. And
Yeah, yeah,
you you know, so it's really amazing. The people who have thought back then, those thoughts have not just a thought; it's been coming into the reality. I mean, they were some kind of
yeah. It's remarkable, remarkable
mysterious, remarkable,
what's
journey.
going on.
Mysterious, I would say mysterious. So,
And,
so it's
and
good for
there,
the investors always.
mm. And what I
Yeah,
was gonna
sorry.
ask you now is you had a project that you wanted to showcase, you wanted to talk about, you've been excited about it all week. You sent me some brochures, you said this is the
Mm,
project, this is where our investors need to put their money next. This is where they're going to
mm.
make the ROI and the capital appreciation that they need. And if they invest here, it's going to make sense for them because it's something new and new that you're bringing to the market with your developer. So I'll let you tell them a bit about and present what project this is. What project are we talking about here?
Yeah, before we move into the project, I would say that every other developer would gonna whenever they are launching, they were gonna highlight the key things and they will repeat the same thing that this project is one of the best project and it will give the best ROI, best capital appreciation. But people are being experienced and they are now mature enough. I'm talking about the regular tourists and investors who are coming, keep on coming in the UAE. They know how where to put and how to make money through the real estate. So rather than believing on anybody, anyone's, everybody, the regular investor, the real estate investor, they know the location of the projects and the developer's background. These two combinations guarantee sort of a guarantees to the investor that it will gonna give you the best appreciation and the rental value if they are looking for a rental income or if they are looking for the short-term flipping aspiration, then this will be a win-win situation for those kind of investors who know the market, how it operates. So, like keeping all this in mind, I would say the all your listeners, because I don't have that many people who are following me. I'm really shy guy. I don't come very often on the websites and the social sites. But let me just tell you that this is one of the mega projects being launched by the Binghatti, because they last during the last 5 years when they have collaborated and with the Mercedes brand along with the Bugatti and along with the Jacob and Co. This has changed the overall image of the Bugatti corporate image in the local market as well as around the globe.
Mm.
So with this collaboration, collaboration is just not the name that we are attaching with that you can buy something. No, it's a collaboration means that both country brands carries the responsibility to provide the same kind of experience and the commitment what we have been doing, what they have been doing in their own arena to the buyers of those products. So collaboration means that if we are collaborating with X product, that X product buyer should expect the same kind of quality and the facade and the value addition when we are combining with our Bengati developments. This is the collaboration means. So since we are already in a collaboration with the Mercedes Benz, we are coming up with the mega project in the very strategically location in a bigger circle, which is connecting your downtown business bay one
So
side.
just to stop you there, man. Is this
Yeah,
project
yeah,
gonna be? Obviously, I've heard about the Mercedes building that they've built. I think I'll try and
in the
find. I'm
downtown.
trying to get you to send me a brochure so I could have a look
Yeah.
at. Obviously, I could put it up and present it so they could have a look and see what it looks like inside the Mercedes project. But I'm gonna
Mm.
continue trying to find that while we're on the stream. But with this, is this a just a one building or is this a city or what sort of vibe is this that where you're developing over there? Because this looks like how much I've got the picture up here. So it looks like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine towers there.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's not only 9 towers, it will be multi-towers project. It's a complete city. It's called Mercedes-Benz Places, Binghatti City. It's a full community spread over 10 million square foot in the Medan area. So as of now, the phase one of this, what we have known from the company's resources, I will talk about only those, but I will hint you, there are different phases of this project. The phase that we are talking about is the multi-tower apartments project, and there will be there may be 15 to 20 number of towers in that area, mostly the mid to high rise towers.
And whereabouts is this in Dubai compared to obviously a lot of my clients, they know iconic buildings like the Burj Khalifa or the mall, downtown mall and stuff like that. So all the palms, I always compare where it is from those iconic buildings. So let me know how far it would take, how long it would take me to get from the Burj Khalifa to this project.
Yeah, this is the key thing to understand. As people should know, this is the world's first Benz branded city in the UAE, and this is located in the Medan area, which is in the Nadal Shiba first. But I will just give you a virtual understanding where this Medan area is located in the Dubai main area. If you just keep a circle in your mind, on the one side you will have the Burj Khalifa downtown, and the extreme backside of the Burj Khalifa downtown would be the marina and the Palm Jumeirah side. And then you come in the middle, you will find the business bay, which is connected to the downtown area, and then towards the extreme left side, you will find Maidan area. On the right side of this circle, you find Jadaf and the waterfront Jadaf area, and the other side of the Jadaf is a healthcare city.
And
So, so
who this project for? Because you said it's a Mercedes building. So if I can't afford a Mercedes, say I'm not driving a Honda right now, is that a project for me? Or is it for a person where I can afford a Mercedes? I want the house to go with the Mercedes. Or is it for
of course,
footballers? Who is this project for?
it's I mean, we don't want to, segmentize and focusing only on the middle and upper middle class who knows the value of the brand. Of
Mm.
course, everybody knows the brand value, like in Kawali, like in any other brand. The Mercedes brand name is very popular. It's been here for ages. So anybody can afford who are the real investor in the UE or the end buyer, because living experience in the branded residences has been proven many times in UAE that it's kind of a uncomparable experience compared to a standard apartment living. So anybody who wants to upgrade their lifestyle, they can become part of it. It's not too expensive. It's an affordable pricing structure and with an affordable payment plan, as always in the Dubai market. But there's a big but
And
I am using over here.
what are the starting prices on this project? What's the starting prices?
Yeah, the starting prices as of now for the first 200 to 300 units is 1.3 million to the maximum 7
So
million
roughly, what is that in
dirhams. Yeah.
pounds as well? Break it down in pounds or dollars as well. So my clients in dollars and pounds that are spending dollars and pounds and not just AED knows exactly how much this will cost them. So give us a rough estimate on the dollars and pounds as well.
Yeah, the roughly is around a half 350 for $350,000 starting price
Mhm.
for the good size apartment for a small small family, or for the investors to flip the property, or to make the rental income from the studio apartment or one bedroom apartment. So it's not in the higher bracket, it's always remain in within the middle to middle upper middle class level. Of
So you're
course it,
sorry to stop you there, man. So you're saying for 350,000 pounds,
yeah.
or around that price, we said $350,000, I could get myself a Mercedes apartment.
Yes,
And
that's what I'm trying to say.
what's the units like in that? Is it studios, one bedrooms, two bedrooms? What would I get for my money? And
Of course, the
potentially,
starting would be from the studios. We were initially not planning to bring the studios, but we're considering the Medan community so we are introducing the studios as well. Studios, one bed and two bed are the most common and high demand product. Two bedroom normally being chosen by the family people who wanted to settle in, and the studio one bedroom are are those types which been chosen by the investors because it is easy to rent, easy to flip.
yeah, yeah.
So this Yeah, so as I was explaining, the concept behind this branded is to bring the luxury of the world renowned brand into the lifestyle of the people who wanted to upgrade their lifestyle. Not just the common, not just the upper middle. Anybody can do it because the government is has been putting all their efforts to support their first time home buyers in the UAE. They've been pushing the banks, they've been pushing the private creditors, they've been pushing all the supporters to boost their first time home buyers in order to support their their inner dream to buy something in this country.
And
So
what
all the
sort of
infra
amenities am I going to get in this project? Is this a project? How what would I see when I go into that project? Like, what sort of amenities am I going to have? A pool? Am I gonna have a private pool in the
Yeah,
balcony?
it's gonna
What
be
sort
the world best luxurious amenities you can imagine. This project will have, as I said, it will spread over 10 million square foot. It will have the artificial beach. It will have the ultra luxury F&B outlets. It will carry all the retail brands, top retail brands, plus the amenities, the normal amenities, which includes the barbecue, jogging track, swimming for the kids and adults, sauna, and these infinity pools at
of
the podium at the top level, and the paddle court, tennis court, because it's a community, so they will take care of all the requirement of within the community to so that people will not find anything to go outside. They will try to provide all kind of
So
requirements, necessity, and
is this the first time that Binghatti is doing a community? Because I've known them for
yes,
doing single buildings. I've never known them to do a community like Emar would have do a community down at that, and
yes,
Nikhil with the palm and everything. So I would so this is going to be Binghatti's first community. So
correct. That's correct.
is that a good thing for an investor where they're going to get in at a good price and make money, or is it a bad thing that they're not experienced in having mega communities?
No, I mean, this is the first time, yes, for the Bengati to develop the community, and the next step would be to come into the villas and the townhouses, which is the highly in demand in UAE. And it's good, always good, as I said. I mean, for the new and the first time home buyers, they should be getting consultation from the right people, from any developer, from the good friends and circle, or from the realtors, whoever they know, that what is the right time to enter, where to put the money, how to expect the better result in terms of if they want to rent it out, what is the best way to rent out. I mean, they should get some consultation, because many people, based on their different stories they heard, not the full story, because most of the time they don't hear the full story. They don't see the behind the scenes. So they just wanted to enter into the running train, and they might lose up money. So
And
they need to know when to enter, when
what
to exit.
what sort of payment plans are we looking at over there? If I'm say I'm standardly just purchasing a £350,000 unit, which is a studio, what's the square foot am I looking at for a studio, and what sort of payment plans are offered to me? Because you said there's around I think 1.3 million AED, which you said. It's around that price.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, the sizes would remain competitive as what the market is demanding right now. The studios varies from 350 to 450, or maximum sometime it reaches to 500 square foot. One bedroom usually start up from 650 to reaches to 900 square foot, because in some developers they make the balcony sizes bigger. Some developer make the built up area inside other than the balcony size much spacious. So this what we are being taken care of because of the brand value. It pushes us to carry the good size and give the good size for the end user and for the investors also.
And what's
So
the minimum down payment on a project on this project?
yeah. So the payment plan spread over 2.5 years. This is one of the longest payment plan for this project because it carries the multiple tower project. Normally, our payment plan, our turnaround time is 15 months. So this is slightly over, but it's a very attractive payment plan. The
Mm.
down payment, as always, 10% down payment, then the breakup of the 60% during the construction, either through the monthly
So
or the
if
quarterly installments.
my project is say £350,000, I only got put down £35,000 to be invested in a project like this.
Yeah, to enter into that,
But then still with
obviously,
the 4% BLD to buy land
yes.
apartment, would I would have to pay that as well? Would that be split in my payment plan, or would I pay that separately, the 4%?
No, 4% is the government charges you have to pay separately, plus the admin charges. The 10% represents the unit value. You can lock the unit by paying 10%, but the next 10% would be required immediately next month. Basically, the standard down payment structure that is acceptable in the market is the 20% down payment against the unit value, 4% is the DLD charges, and there are some admin charges. This
So
is the first payment
realistically, you
everybody
need to
should be
put
ready with.
down 20% then, because
Yeah, within
20% will get you
30
in the
days
in.
you have to arrange another 10%. Yeah,
Yeah, so how if I put the 10% down, how long have I got to put the other 10% to match the
another 30
required
days, 30 days.
20%? 30 days. So I'd have to put
Yeah.
£35,000 down plus another £35,000 down. So we're talking £70,000, and that's my 20% deposit plus 4% of that. We're talking around what, £15,000 on top of that of the
Mm, mm.
£70,000, so £85,000 to get into this deal. And then
Right.
what would the required payment structure look like for that? Is that 1% a month, 2%?
It, 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 it has a flexibility. Either the client can choose the monthly installments or the quarterly installment. If they choose monthly, it's slightly 0.75% per month. Then there will be a bullet payment in the next 11 months. Then it continues with the 0.75. There's a bullet payment requirement 2 or 3 times during this tenure. The 30%, the split of total 100% is 20% down, 60% during the, 50% during the construction, which makes 70%, and the 30% on the handover is required to pay.
Okay, and what sort of payment methods are there? How would I put this money to you? Can I pay you cash? Can I pay you cryptocurrency? How would I transfer? Eh, what would
Crypto,
you take?
yes. Yes, the people can make the one bank transfer. They can pay through the cryptocurrency. They can pay cash. Cash is not too much acceptable with the Binghatti. There's a certain restrictions. So I would say the most of the payments coming through either bank transfer or through the cryptocurrency.
And do you see a lot of people come in with cryptocurrency now? Because that's a
Yes.
new thing. What's going on? Usually you'd have to buy it through bank transfer and stuff like that. But now they're opening up to cryptocurrency, and I think Binghatti is like one of the few that actually take cryptocurrency to their own wallet.
Yes, yes, we are among the few top. I would not say that we are the only one, but we are among the few top developers who have been accepting, and we have been promoting this cryptocurrency facility. And it's been pushed by the government also. As I said, I mean, whatever the top developers are offering to the market and to the investors, it's backed by the government of Dubai vision, and so it's
And
all synchronized to achieve the mega D40 vision. You
and
know.
how have you seen is it been more deals since they've opened up for cryptocurrency for you, or is it less deals?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Sorry.
Is it since crypto they're opened up for cryptocurrency? Do you see a more influx of people buying properties because they've got cryptocurrency to spare now?
Yeah, see, from the European side, yes, crypto is coming up more. But as I said, the top buyers, top three buyers was Indians, UK nationals, and the other European, then the Russians and the Chinese, which also include Pakistani and other things. So the European side buyers uses the cryptocurrency more. Rest of the world is they are comfortable with the other channel.
And is there any offers that Binghatti's doing for this project now? Any offers on the table that I'd say
Yes, yes.
you wanna
Currently,
put
for
out there
the
to anyone?
yes, the as I said, the starting price 1.3 and 2.25 Studio One beds are the reduced offer price for the first 200 and the 300 units respectively. After, as we know that before the launch, normally we started collecting the expression of interest from the interested parties, and once we reach to that, we will announce on the launch day that how many EOIs is being collected, and then the unit allocation is started. Once the allocation is done, then the leftover will have to pay for the original price, which is 1.6 million and 2.5 million for the studio one bed.
And what's that gonna bring back in capital appreciation? Say I invested now, and you said it's a 2 year payment plan or something. So
Two and a
in the
half
next,
year, yeah, two and a
yeah,
half year.
so in the next say 3 years, if I invest now, I'm in it for the
Mm.
long term, and I want to see the project complete. In the next 3 years, what could I make? What could my studio that cost me 1.3 million AED be worth in the next 3 years when it's complete?
So usually every year on year there's a appreciation of 5 to 7% depend upon the location of that project and the developer's credibility. But these kind of branded projects tend to appreciate 30% extra a year on year basis. So what we are talking about 2.5 years from now, it will be around let's say minimum 8% on a yearly basis. It is expected to increase.
Okay, so what would that
So
give
around we say
me?
24 to 25% minimum side investor can expect that the appreciation the capital value will increase to that level minimum, because it is this Medan area is still not yet connected with the metro line, but it is the master plan by the country that all the major areas will be connected by the air taxi, metro lines, express lines.
And
So after
is the Maidan One Mall still being complete over there, or have they changed their
no,
mind?
no, not yet.
It's
It
still
will
not
gonna come,
complete.
but it is not yet started, not yet started.
Do you have any schedule of time when it will come, or is it just still no and
No, as I
not
said,
sure
this
when it's gonna
Medan
come?
area has lots of plots and lots of area to further development. So they will gonna launch this project somewhere another 5 to 8 years time from now, because the development would take place and the market acceptance in that area would reach to another level. That is the right time to bring that. And then once we start shifting the existing airport, as everybody know that the existing airport, Dubai International Airport, will be shifting towards the south side into the Dubai Maktoum International Airport, and the expected footfall from 93 million from the current airport, it is expected to reach to 263 million tourists year on year basis.
So
When
is
the op-
this a long term investment, do you think, or is it something that I could make money short term? If I could, how easy would it be? Say I buy this year and I sell next year, and I put out 8% on top. Is that something that happens in
see
the market for you?
See, normally the branded project buyers usually they are not concerned of the ROI. They are those kind of people who likes to be part of the premium community and the premier lifestyle. They wanted to enjoy and be part of it, and they wanted to upgrade and enhance their experience. So they are not into that much thought process that they wanted to flip or. But the major chunk are the masses which always think that how to make the profitability from all kind of investment they are making. Yes, the right time to make the maximum appreciation is at the time of handover, but they can sell as quick as once the construction reaches the 30%, they can sell it, but they will make not 25 to 30%. They will make maybe 5 to 8% appreciation at that time.
And
It depends upon the investor profile and appetite.
what sort of advice would you give to like your buyer that's coming to you? You don't want to overpay. You don't want to pay too much for the price per square foot. He wants to make this appreciation because he cares about the appreciation in the long term, 3 years or 4 years or whatnot. What would you say to a buyer? How would you guide him? What sort of would you want him to get? A 1 bedroom, a 2 bedroom, a studio? Where would you guide him to for a buyer that wants to make money on this project as well?
Yes, the see, it all depends upon the investors' appetite. I mean, what kind of investors? Let's suppose it's the 50-50 investors who wanted to flip the property, and they
Mm,
the 50% who wanted to rent it out.
yeah.
So the people who wanted to rent it out, they need to be a mid to long term holder of the investment in their hands. So because they need to enter at the right time, pre-launch time, and exit after minimum after the handover of or completing the 1 year moratorium period, because that time the building will start filling up with the many people, and the word of mouth will spread in the market that what kind of amenity and the lifestyle people are enjoying. That's when the market start booming up further. So the rental income guys, I mean, they should be waiting at the time. The right time should be after the handover, and if they can hold up. So with this project, they have to, the minimum holding period would be around 2.5 years or to 3 years, 3.5 years, to make the good profitability in terms of appreciation. And if they want to not sell it, if they want to keep it, the rental income would be much better at that time. The other kind of people, the investors who don't want to keep the money for long, they want to keep on rotating the investment in this project and other project. They are keep on attracting to the new launches coming up, so they can flip even after paying the 30%, and they just have to wait maximum 8 months to 1 year with the Binghatti to reach to the 30 to 40% construction. They can flip, and they can generate 8 to 10% appreciation, and they can reinvest in the next phase, and they can again exit in a year-to-year basis like this way.
And where do you see the market going in the next like 6 to 12 months? Do you see a lot of buyers going over to Maidan, or what? Where do you see the market in the next 6 to 12 months in Dubai?
See, there will be lots of launches done 2 3 years back, and there are lots of units expected to be handover in this 2026 to 2028. But still, as we say, that we are all synced towards achieving the D40 vision, where we are expected to double the economy and double the tourist footfall, double the investor, double the infrastructure availability of the spaces. So the number of expected visitors and investors has no comparison with the number of the units going to be delivered in the next 3 to 5 years. So there will be always room for further launches, and there will be always room to make the appreciation. So the market is still seems very positive, although there will be a little correction, but correction would be the right thing, because to gain the higher appreciation, it has to have a little flexibility to get a bigger leap. So it's
Okay.
in the right track. Yeah.
And I thought to myself, because obviously we didn't get the Mercedes brochure, but just to let
Yeah.
them know the levels of Binghatti, like who are Binghatti, what they do, like, and to see the finishing of the Binghatti, I thought, why don't we show them Bugatti? Why don't we have a look at Bugatti? I'm not sure if there's even any units left in Bugatti, because it's completing next year, isn't it?
Ye-
2026.
end of this 2026, this year.
And I've seen the construction videos, and I've seen all of it. Like, it's on its way to completion soon. And I think this is going to be something that is going to be a remarkable building that you guys are doing over there,
Yes.
because it's going to be something that looks like it's going to challenge the architecture of the Burj Khalifa a bit. You know what I mean? I don't want to blaspheme, because I know Burj Khalifa makes a lot of money for Dubai each year. Where Ema done well with that project there.
Yes,
But
of course, of course.
if we go down a little bit over here, we've got the Binghatti. So this is the
Yeah.
Binghatti building. Now, can you talk us
Hmm.
a bit through the Binghatti building? Because I know you've seen this building a lot of times. You probably try to pitch it to every client that can afford the Binghatti. So
Yeah, yeah,
can you take us
yeah.
a
The people
little
who
bit
have a
through this?
taste. Yeah, people who have a taste, who know the brand, who knows the value addition, those are the people who are considering to be part of this Bugatti or the Mercedes downtown project or the Jacob and Co downtown project. So these are the projects which is not being marketed at a mass level, but being marketed at an elite and a selected market and selected focused customer base, because we want the elite to be part of these ultra luxury projects.
Yeah, this is the
So
luxury project.
still, normally the developers loses out most of their key facing units during the
Mhm.
launch time. But still, as I said, it's been not widely marketed that much. So we are not keen to just sell. We want the people who are coming up and putting their interest in these projects. They should carry a good profile,
You
so
want
that
you
the
want
brand value and the Bengati value and the Bugatti or the Mercedes value carries with the profile and matches with the profile of the residents who will be part of it.
But this is amazing. Have you actually? Is it actually going to take your car straight to your
Yes,
apartment
yes,
as
yes,
well? A lot of
yes.
the thing that I was thinking when I heard about it, taking the car to my apartment, I was thinking, what if I'm driving and I drive through dog muck or something or dirt, and then I'm bring it back up to my apartment?
Yeah, I mean, it's been,
That's what I.
back
But then
then, I think 10 years back, we have seen a movie, Tom Cruise movie, Mission Impossible. They've shoot a very good last sequence, and we have seen the top floor. That is among one of the Bugatti Tower, where we have seen the cars on the top floors. So this is what we are bringing in. This experience has been coming to the UAE, and people who want to be part of that excitement at the top of the floors, sitting there drinking on in the infinity pool,
and
looking ahead to.
what sort of people have bought into this project? Because I know I heard Neymar, the footballer, famous footballer,
Yes,
he purchased something there. I'm not sure where he purchased it, but I thought, did he purchase it on the top of the building, the penthouse? Is it like who was his broker? Who was his
you
sales
rightly
manager?
brought it out. Yeah, we recently in the month of November we sold out this the very largest penthouse in the Bugatti Tower, worth around 550 million dirhams. So it's been sold out. Yes, the celebrities, celebrities, or the sports celebrities, all kind of celebrities are attracted to these kind of investment in these in the Dubai market, and they've been attracted to the lifestyle that have been offered from the Dubai to match their style and the uh, all kind of their expectation from the Dubai market and the of these brands. So they've
This
been.
brand. So if I purchase this project, I'm be next to people like Neymar and things like that in my property. So the network that I would build from this property as a billionaire or a millionaire would be priceless, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're already a millionaire people who are buying and they want to be part of this, but they will be among those premium circle where they wanted to hang out and be recognized among them.
And
And there's no.
do they come through brokers or come through you as the sales manager, or is it something that you see major celebrities or major people with high net worth people coming directly to say Mohammed bin Hattie and give and asking him for a project rather than coming to you or me as a broker?
Yeah, our sponsors carries a very big name and a very reputed name across the globe, and we have recently opened 3 international offices in UK and in China and in I think Turkey, and we've been opening and visiting many international countries in the US, UK frequently during last year as well and this year as well. So these promoters, these sponsors of the backbone of the company who have taken the company from the scratch to this level where they have ended up collaborating with the world top names, the Bugatti and the Mercedes and the Jacob. So it carries their credibility to be part of to bring this kind of experience to the Dubai resident and the investors. So their role is obviously without we cannot eliminate their role. This is their role, and all
Mm.
these famous celebrities always carry their sort of private network. So they are connected with,
Mm.
and they're being referred through network to network.
With
And
celebrity, I guess celebrity
yeah,
brokers or celebrity managers or
yeah,
stuff like that,
yeah,
and they connect with each other. And
yeah.
where would say I'm an investor, where would my investor find you? Where would the viewers of this stream find you if they want to come and find you, and man, they want to do business with you? They want to purchase something like the Binghatti, or they want to purchase the Mercedes building, something in the Mercedes buildings, and make some money with you, or purchase an iconic building that they can pass on through generations. Where would they find you?
See, they can reach out through any channel. I mean, it's open. I mean, I don't want to restrict that they should only contact me. I don't want to be only focused on me. They wherever they feel comfortable, and through wherever whatever the means, through direct approaching to the company by logging in their inquiry. Obviously the top lead will not do the direct thing, they would come through the private network referrals. But then
Mm.
the other investors, they can approach through the people who are available in their countries time to time. And we have countries of the world. We have direct offices available in the good cities of the country areas located in the top buyers countries,
Oh,
and
so
we have a
how
direct play.
do you have do you have Instagram or anything, or you just not on the socials and it's just a WhatsApp
Yeah.
back and forth?
We are obviously we are on the Instagram. We are on all the platforms. It
And that, is
cannot
that
be
with
avoided. And nowadays, it's a right.
Binghatti's Instagram, or is it your personal Instagram with your
No,
clients?
no, I'm not too much into that personal thing. But Binghatti has been promoting it, and we've been very, uh, you know, thankful that we are getting the good leads, good customers through their platform and through our referral program also. Because, as I said, we are not here only to sell one time
Mm.
and say goodbye. Whoever we sell, we give them the good advice and to make their life easy and the better in terms of the capital appreciation. And this is what makes the trust build up over the years, and this is what attracts the referral program. Our success is through the referrals, basically repeat customer, or through the referral by the existing customer. This is the our key backbone.
Okay, and with obviously we're coming to the end of the stream, so I usually ask people, and I say to them, "Who's your dream client? Like celebrity client? He could be someone of substantial importance in your country. A client that maybe if they was listening or they heard this stream and you reached out to them, who's your dream client, and what would you say to your dream client?"
A dream client can be any common man who wants to dream, who have a capacity to think beyond their current level of their lifestyle, who can think beyond, and they can build that dream over the years. And once they are able to lock in all the infrastructure of the UAE market has been there to support them to and push them to make their first choice to become the first time home buyers. So my dream man is every common man who
Every
can
common
who
man.
wanted to make, yeah, every common man who want to have their first time home in this country, or want to make money, because it's still the tax free country. There's no capital gain tax, there's no rental income tax. This is the time to make money and enjoy it. And the utilization of this income, heavy income, is people has been seen that people are happy. I mean, we are among the top 5 countries who've been named that we are the happiest countries among the top 5. So
Okay, yeah,
that
man.
sentiment carries a lots of parameters.
Yeah, yeah. And I'd like to obviously thank you for coming on the stream today as well, man.
Most welcome.
And I'd like to wish you the best success this year, and hopefully this could be the best year within your years in real estate, and you make the most money and you close the most deals, and you're very successful, and you can do whatever you can for your family to put them in the best predicament. We hope the best for you as well, man. And another thing I
Thank
did want
you.
to ask, quick question, Emir, before we leave. I wanted to ask, because you've been in Dubai since 1998. like a lot of the older investors I see in the UK or across the world, they're aware of the 2008 boom where the prices was inflated, and then there was a boom and it crashed, and they lost a lot of money. So the new generation, they're ready to invest. They're investing all the time. They understand the market. They understand what it offers. The old generation that invested before escrow accounts, before the off-plan property laws, and before they was able to invest in Dubai as an international person, they're scared to invest. So how have you seen the market move from then when the crash happened?
Yeah, as you rightly mentioned before, there were no solid platform or parameters being available to protect the investors' money when they are putting in any new projects. After the announcement of the escrow account, this is kind of a guarantee from the Dubai government that they will ensure the authorities will keep on monitoring the amount they are putting in for each account. Each new project will remain in their project itself, and it will also be kind of there's another guarantee provided to the those investors that even the project is completed, that the de facto liability will remain with the tenants or the owners of the apartment for the another 1 year or so. So, and they will keep on holding the good portion of the amount of the developer's amount in the escrow account, so that they will remain focused towards the maintenance, and if there's any requirement of the infrastructure take care, they can do within that first moratorium period. So there are two major guarantees which was not available before. That causes the major downfall, and because of the banks, some policies were not that much streamlined at that time. So people learn from their mistakes and from the practices they've been following from for many years. And now the measures are taken care by the banks as well as by the central bank and the RERA authority, which is the Lands Department Regulatory Authority. And things are going and expected to be in a right track because
Okay.
everything is in control with the government.
Okay, so it's much more safer now. So we're not gonna have the boom and then the crash again.
Yeah, unless there's an international crisis is started, we can see there's no negativity. We can see next 8 to 10 years, everything is become seems to be a positive, and we are expected to reach to what the vision of Sheikh Mohammed has been put on
Okay,
paper.
so yeah, we're gonna give you one set. We're gonna give you a round of applause. Yeah. Round of applause
Thank
for
you
you,
so much for
man.
your time
How
for
did you
this
enjoy this?
session.
How did you enjoy the stream as well? What did you think of the stream? Is
Yeah,
this
this
the
is
first
the
time
more
you've
we
done
say.
something like this?
Yes, this is my second time experience, and the more we talk about the key and the attractive parts and the key things that will make the investors happy, the more we learn from different people's experiences. So I also learn many things from your questioning, and the listeners will also get a good insight from both of our experiences.
That you enjoyed it. Thank you, man. Well, we'll
And
speak
we
soon.
wish you that you will be the good, business accumulator in this year as well. And we want to see you more and more, make more property acquisition for your investors and make them happy so that you will start receiving repeat businesses more and more.
Thank you, man. And we'll speak later anyway, man, because we got some clients to close this year, so we'll speak
Yeah,
100%. But
take care.
it was a pleasure to have you, and have a nice night as well.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
See you
Bye.
later, man. Okay, and that was a man. On our journey right now. We need 100K subscribers. Subscribe now if you're listening. We're putting in a lot of content, a lot of work. We're streaming. We got experts coming in all the time on the market. Like I said, I just showed you the Binghatti project, beautiful project as well. But we're gonna be coming off a stream now, and until the next stream, I'll see you guys. If you definitely like, subscribe, follow, do what you got to do to stay in touch with us. Go on www.klubstop.com if you want to see some of the brochures or you want to register your interest in some of these off-plan property investments that you see us talking about. You can register, and one of our sales managers will get in touch with you. We'll set up a meeting, bring you down to the office. You can see some of the stuff as well. So, and also a lot of people asking about the music. If you want to go on Spotify, Bandcamp, all your streaming platforms, YouTube, you can find our music there, and you can listen to some of the deals and understand what we're doing in the market at the moment. But thanks for your time today, guys. Thanks for everyone that's watched this stream or is going to watch this stream. And like, comment, share, subscribe, help us keep this going, because this is where we're going in 2026. Have a nice night, guys. How do I get off the screen?